Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another segment of Read With Me. I am your host, Kelly Michelle. For all of you who are new to this channel, welcome. I'm so happy that you clicked on this link. So this channel focuses on reading together separately. I will choose a book, one book per month, and we will read that book throughout the month. The goal is for us to completely read 12 books together by the end of the year. So 3 times a week, I will post my thoughts, takeaways, and reflections on the allotted, or I should say assigned, chapters that we read together. We are currently reading for the book of April, The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. Last time we went over chapters 3 and 4, and this time I will review chapters 5 and 6. I always start with a disclaimer that these videos, these episodes are not meant to teach or regurgitate the information within these books. It's just simply me sharing my thoughts, takeaways, and ideas and concepts that I resonated with within the assigned chapters. So I really want to encourage you to pick up this book and read it for yourself. So chapters 5 and 6 are titled 5, Getting Wealthy and Staying Wealthy, 6, Tails You Win. All right, so chapter 5, here are my takeaways. Getting wealthy versus staying wealthy. Number 1, there's one way to stay wealthy, which is being frugal and having paranoia. Number 2, success with money can be summarized by survival. And number 3, getting money requires taking risk, optimism, and putting yourself out there. And the one that really stuck out to me is number 2, success with money can be summarized by survival. And I really want you to dig into chapter 5 so that you could understand the definition of what that means. But there is a component of, having success with money is survival because of all the unknowns. There are so many things that we can plan for in life, but we cannot anticipate the unknown, the future, because we haven't lived it yet. We only know what's in the present. So that is part of what he means about a level of survival, and we have to prepare, for the things that we don't know are going to happen. And chapter 6 is titled Tails You Win. And here are a couple of takeaways that I had from chapter 6. A small number of events can account for the majority of outcomes. Number 2, money failures, losses, and setbacks doesn't mean we're doing something wrong. And I want to amend the statement and says it doesn't mean that we're always doing something wrong. There are times that we definitely do make poor money decisions. But sometimes when we are experiencing, and I really believe this statement to be true, the failures with money, losses, or setbacks, it's not because we did something wrong. It just is a part of life and it happens. In the book, it outlines some of the major, I'll categorize them as catastrophes or impactful events and situations that has happened throughout history that really impacted people's money. And for all the things that were described, none of those things were anticipated. None of those things were, well, let me not say none of them. I would say the majority of them were not anticipated or predictable. They're things that happened. And what came to mind when reading this statement just came to my mind just now was I thought about the unpredictability, say, of weather, and how, you know, you cannot predict whether or not a tornado is going to happen, a hurricane is going to happen, or some other type of an earthquake, other natural disasters. However, going back to the point of preparation, if you know you live in an area in which it's prone or has a statistical significance that there could be a natural disaster, that's when you prepare. You get the correct insurance. You put money away to be able to do repairs, or, you know, you prepare for it. But at the end of the day, you have no idea if that natural disaster is going to hit your home and to affect you. And so that's what they're talking about. Well, for many different things too. That was just an example that came to mind for me, is that you can't predict those things, but it's always best to prepare for them. So this time, as you know, we read chapters 5 and 6. Next time, we will be reviewing chapters 7 and 8. As I always conclude, or I should say before I conclude, I want to encourage you, take some time to read today, sharpen your mind, listen to a good story, read a good story. If you are enjoying this channel, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Invite a friend. I want this YouTube channel to grow where we're reading together separately. Thank you so much for joining me today. And until next time, happy reading.